Good day, first world travellers, and welcome back. Today I am in Bishkek, and in this video I'm going to give you a short introduction into the wonderful country of Kyrgyzstan. So today I am in Bishkek, which is the capital of Kyrgyzstan, and I'm at Osh Bazaar, which is one of the largest, most famous bazaars in Kyrgyzstan. So firstly, I just want to say something. So when I say that I'm in Kyrgyzstan, most people say to me, well, where is it? Well, for those of you that haven't got basic geography or history knowledge, listen to this. So Kyrgyzstan is part of the former USSR. It is in Central Asia. It has Kazakhstan to the north, China to the east, the other stans like Tajikistan and Uzbekistan to the west, and Afghanistan to the south, although it doesn't actually border Kyrgyzstan. So in 1991, when the Soviet Union broke up, Kyrgyzstan was actually the first country to break away, and it is now a country called Kyrgyzstan. So that is the history of Kyrgyzstan. One of the things about this country that I find most interesting is it's so diverse. So you will have influences from India, China, the Middle East, Northern Africa, Turkey. It's just amazing, and one of the great places to see those influences is at a bazaar like this one. So let's go and have a look around. On top of all that, the other main reason I've come to Kyrgyzstan is because often this country is referred to as the Switzerland of Asia, purely because of the amazing scenery. So when I arrived in Bishkek, you could see snow-capped mountains all around. There's national parks, there's lakes, you name it. You'll catch that in my subsequent Kyrgyzstan videos, so make sure you subscribe to this channel and stay tuned and you'll be able to see them. Okay, I'll be honest with you, my first impressions when I first came here yesterday, it was a lot busier. That was Sunday, it's now Monday, so it's a lot quieter. First impressions were, it's a bit crap, quite honestly, because just like any market like this all around the world, you see things like clothing, jeans, sunglasses, belts, you know, all knockoff crap basically. But there is a much more exciting part of this market which I am completely blown away by, which I'm going to show you now. Excuse the lighting because I am like undercover. I'm going to try and find a bit. Oh, there we go, that's better lighting. So one of the amazing things about this bazaar is something that I've never really been to before, and it's amazing. So I've not been to places like Turkey, Morocco, where you get this sort of stuff. So it's basically a massive market with things like dried fruit, nuts, the most flour I've ever seen in my life. I'll come on to bread in a little bit. You've got spices as well, and fruit and veg. And the thing about the spices, the smell in this place is out of this world. It's amazing. So all these amazing spices that obviously used in local cuisine, that sort of thing. Stunning. Just point out about the language. So language in Kyrgyzstan is mostly Russian or Kyrgyz. I don't speak either of them. You can get by with Google Translate with Russian, but currently you can't do it with Kyrgyz with the taking photo thing, if you know what I mean. So you have to get by with hand gestures like you do in most countries. So behind me, this part here, as you can see right now, is the part with all the lentils, the rice, the flour. There's so much of it. It's and it's really impressive how they set this up every day. So the market runs every day from 9 AM to 5 PM, from what I understand, every day of the year. So yeah, beautiful. And look at all the dried fruits behind me there. Wonderful. And in terms of dried fruit, from what I can get, you have dates, prunes, dried apricots, monkey nuts. Behind me are the spices area. The smell is wonderful. So I don't know much about spices, but you've got things like chili powder, turmeric, dried chilies, mustard seeds I think are there as well. So all sort of stuff that you would expect in cooking from this part of the world. Okay, one of the most traditional foods in Bishkek and in Kyrgyzstan is bread. Now I'm going to come on to proper bread in a little bit. So I've just bought something called Boorsoq. These are basically small fried bread things. They're hollow. Normally you wouldn't eat them plain. You would normally dip them in butter, jam or honey, but I only wanted a couple. I tried to explain this, language barrier, but I still got the whole bag. It's only 50 som, which is literally nothing. So let me try one of these and let you know what it's like. And from what I understand, if you are going to stay in a yurt camp in Kyrgyzstan, more on that in another video, you'll often get these for breakfast outside your yurt with, like I said, honey, jam or butter. Well, that's really nice. Really nice. It's like hollow inside. I can't put my finger on it, what it tastes like. It's definitely got an influence from another country. That's what it tastes like. So, English people will know what I'm talking about. Chicken balls from a Chinese restaurant. You don't get them in proper China. It tastes like a chicken ball without the chicken in it. It's gorgeous. I'm glad I bought the whole bag now because it's a yum. Go Kyrgyzstan. And like I said, this isn't proper bread. It's kind of like been fried. You can still taste the fat, but it's stunning. Lush. Hello. Right, we're on to the best bit of this video. Behind me you can see the most bread you've ever seen in your life. So bread is very important in Kyrgyzstan, as I said. So often it's used as a welcoming gift. So if you went around your friend's house in Kyrgyzstan, they would potentially give you some bread. These ones are effectively naans. At least that's what I believe they're called. So that's where the Indian influence is that I was talking about. So the difference is it's flat in the middle and raised around the edge, and it's generally covered in sesame seeds, and it tastes gorgeous. You don't just have to come to a bazaar like this to get these. You can get these everywhere in convenience stores. These are also baked in a tandoori oven, and the taste is stunning. It's quite possibly the best bread I've ever tasted in my life. I'm not exaggerating. Let's buy some. Right, let's eat some bread. Gorgeous. Yum. Like I said, the bit with the sesame seeds on is stunning. Words cannot describe it. Lush. Right, for any foodies out there, so one difference here in this bazaar compared to a lot of other countries where you'll often get a whole street with street food, you know, like food street, like places in Singapore. This is different. So generally you'll find the food places just dotted around in the middle of all the clothing places, so it is, you have to search a bit to find the stuff you want. Here are some examples of some other Kyrgyz food. I'm not going to have it in this video because I'm running out of hands to carry it with, so you'll see that in my later videos. You get things like samsa, which you can tell from the name, it's like a samosa, but slightly different. So again, there's that Indian influence. Meat, let's move on to meat, because it's amazing. So on my way to the meat area, I've just stumbled upon this sign, and it pretty much sums up a lot of the Kyrgyz food, which I'm going to be trying over the next couple of weeks. But I'm in Kyrgyzstan, so make sure you stay tuned for this. Some of the things on there, you've got something called plov or pilaf, which is an Uzbekistan rice dish. You have something called manti, which is like a pocket thing, bready thing, that's filled with meat, fat and onions. You've got the famous Kyrgyz dish as well, which is called Besbarmaq, which is basically noodles with horse meat on the top, boiled or steamed horse meat. I'll come on to horse meat in a minute. And it's called Besbarmaq. That translates to 5 fingers, so you eat it with your fingers, which I'm fine with. Right, I make no secret of the fact that I love meat. Pretty much any animal I will eat, with some exceptions, and Kyrgyzstan is huge on meat. If you're a Westerner and you're expecting things like chicken, beef and pork, you're going to be disappointed. Kyrgyzstan is largely a Muslim country, so you won't find pork, really. Chicken and beef, again, you just won't find it. The popular meats here are lamb, mutton and horse meat. So a lot of people are a bit funny about horse meat. I've got a bit of a history with horse meat when I was volunteering in South Africa, which I'll do a video about at some point. To be honest, I don't see an issue with it, so prepare to click the dislike button if you don't like the idea of horse meat. I'm going to show you something that is quite interesting. On this stall here are horse intestines. As you can see, they are massive. Now, they are the casings of the horse intestines, so it's not actual horse intestines, it's stuffed with the horse meat. Hello, mate. Yeah, so wonderful. And obviously it's used a lot in a number of Kyrgyz dishes. Everyone's saying hello today. Wonderful. So that's basically a sausage. So to be honest, right now I'm not sure exactly how that would be used in a dish, but I'm sure we'll find out. Why don't you tell me in the comments below if you have encountered horse sausages, intestines, whatever they are. So that is my time at Osh Bazaar done. I hope this has given you a good introduction and insight into Bishkek and Kyrgyzstan. I certainly wish I'd seen this video before I came here. Hello everyone. If you've liked this, make sure you do the like, leave a comment as well, and if you're coming to Kyrgyzstan, why not subscribe as well, because I have literally tons of videos coming over the next few weeks. Stay tuned and I'll catch you later. Which is good. Let's pick up that. And in terms of dried fruit, from what I can understand, so I'm going to start off. Oh, fuck's sake. That is form. Oh, fuck. Those coming from Kyrgyzstan, so make sure you. Oh, fuck's sake.
Hey, give money, skolka?
No, I need it. Behind me sums up Kyrgyz food.